What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Ninja here. I wanted to go over some highlights recapping the headline from today. There's some pretty cool stuff coming up, so let's jump into it. So before we go any further in the video, I wanted to just do a quick little shout out to my friend and teammate Artist Dora. Artist Dora always does like a nice little summary recap tweet of all the headline stuff, and I was using that today as a template for what I was doing for my video. And I just wanted to do a shout out to Artist Dora and let you all know you could commission Artist Dora to draw some character art of your character. Artist Dora is very talented. I'm going to leave a link in the comments below to Artist Dora's Twitter, as well as like some information for their Discord and ways that you can contact them. And you can commission them to get character art drawn of your character, and they're very talented. I really like a lot of their artwork, so yeah, be sure to check them out, show them some love. So in the headline, SEGA showed off the roadmap for 2023, and coming up in February, actually, we're going to be getting a new urgent quest for a new Dark Falls. This is Colossal Battle Suppression Urgent Quest, and we'll show the trailer for that here momentarily. Something else of note on the roadmap here that they're showing, in Spring 23 we're going to be getting some limited time quests, as well in February we're going to be getting some more limited time quests too. It seems like they have a lot of limited time quests like planned out, which is nice. I always like having those. In March we're also going to be getting new ranks for the Geometric Labyrinth, which is Trinitas and Redum. Now, something really big coming up in April and May, it says that we're going to get a new class and second anniversary events. Now, the new class is going to be the Gunblade class, so this says new Gunblade weapon category. And we're going to assume that it's going to use just the Gunblade, but I guess we don't really know for sure yet. They haven't actually shown us anything about the class or given it a name. Hopefully it's going to be the return of Luster, but we don't actually know for sure what the name of the class or any details yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be just a straight up Gunblade class again. Hopefully it will be really good like Luster was in PSO2, because Luster in base PSO2 was an incredible class, so it should be very interesting to see that when it drops. And it says in April and May they're also going to be giving us some more limited time quests with some boss rush quest and second anniversary urgent quest too, as well as chapter 5 of the story is going to be popping off, so that should be pretty nice for the story fans out there. And then in June, they're saying here that they're going to be an Ultra Evolution update, and it's still tentative, so they're still in the works for this, but it looks like in June we're also going to be getting the Creative Space implementation, which is actually like the My Room update and the Alliance Quarters update and stuff. So originally the Creative Space implementation was supposed to get released much earlier. Originally they said that they planned on it popping off in the spring. But the feedback from the players was so great for it that they actually needed to push it back a little bit further to polish it more. I guess there's more things that they plan on implementing with it, so they pushed it back a little bit, which that's fine. I would rather them just push things back and make things more polished than release something unfinished. And then also in June we're going to be getting the level cap raised to 75, as well as additional new class skills. So that's going to be cool. We'll go ahead and show off the trailer here for the new Dark Falls. I'm actually a big fan of Dark Falls. Like this quest looks pretty cool. The new Dark Falls actually reminds me a lot of like Alexander from Final Fantasy kinda. He looks really chunky. He's really big, like a big castle or something. But should be pretty fun. Dark Falls is always a cool fight.
This is the moment every one of us has been preparing for. To defeat the cruel enemy who mercilessly wiped out so many of our friends that day in Aleo Town. To defeat Dark Falls. Dark Falls is an unimaginably powerful foe. There is no possible way to fully prepare for that kind of strength. But even in the face of such overwhelming odds, I have the utmost faith that we will prevail. Aleo, Britam, Kavaris, and Stida, defenders from all 4 regions, are united toward a single goal. This is a battle that we can't afford to lose. Victory will be ours.
Okay, so following the Dark Falls trailer, I think Dark Falls looked really cool. I'm looking forward to it. But we're going to go ahead and talk about the limited time event New Year 23. Now this is going to be coming up on, apparently it looks like January 1st, so we'll have it right away with New Year's. Central City is going to switch over. If it's anything like base PSO2 was, whenever you're actually in the city, it should change real time. Like it should change right in front of you as it hits midnight. So definitely be on the lookout for that. If you're in the city, you might actually be able to watch it change from the Christmas lobby to the New Year's lobby. Should be pretty interesting. And the new event's going to give us Nord Emperor Rappy, Nord Rappies. Ziandi is going to be returning in the Japanese style. There's going to be seasonal points for various items, as well as there's also going to be Rappy spots returning, where you kill the dread enemies in a Rappy spot with the Rappy feeder, where you can fight the Nord Emperor Rappy and so forth sometimes. Now, something pretty interesting, when it comes to the limited time Winter Event 23, if you go through the video and pause it, you can actually see that the seasonal point trade shop is going to have Mastery 4 for a trade for. And you can look up in the top right and you can see that you'll actually be able to get up to 10 of these. So you'll be able to trade in for 10 Mastery 4. So Mastery 4 is about to get, well, I don't know how cheap it's going to get, but it's definitely, it should at least like take a hit in the market for sure with everybody getting access to these. That's really nice. And you can also see in the trade here too that Gigantic's Precision 4, Gigantic's Technique 4, and Gigantic's Might 4 is also going to be in the seasonal point trade shop too. Now, something pretty neat that they showed off in the headline as well, we're going to have a new SG scratch coming up on December 28th. This will be right after maintenance this Wednesday. And it's going to be a revival SG scratch of Alpha Arcs Revival 2. It's going to just be previous things that we've had before already. But something pretty nice about it is it says 10 a day free SG scratch with the same lineup during the distribution period. So you'll be able to actually log, you want to try to log in during this event and log in every day and do your 10 free scratches. So you get a whole bunch of free stuff. That's pretty nice. So coming up on January 11th, we're going to be getting an AC scratch that has like some pretty neat little emotes in it. The emote for the Rappy and Me actually looks super cute. As well, there's going to be an emote for logging out and another emote for Shadow Swim EX and Shadow Swim. The Shadow Swim actually looks like something that would be really good for like a Venom cosplay to me. If somebody wanted to cosplay like Venom or something, that would be incredible for that. We're going to be getting the Winter 23. The Central City is going to be changing to the winter theme. So I guess Central City is going to be changing quite a bit in January. And ZME is going to be returning again. And they said that ZME is actually going to be doing more stuff with like minerals again. So I guess it's going to be another case of how we had like blue lucite and green lucite before. They didn't actually give like full details on what minerals it's going to be or what the trade items for those are going to be, but hopefully it's going to be nice. Because last time, if y'all remember, we traded in items for like the relic camos and stuff, and there was actually some really good augment capsules and whatnot too, so that should definitely be cool. So here's another big thing coming with the update. This will be coming January 25th. 7 and 8 star rarity weapons and armor is going to be able to go to plus 60. So there's going to be new arms refiners. You're going to be able to get an arms refiner 2, and the arms refiner 2 is actually going to come from the new ground sector. We're also going to be getting new mini episodes too for the story stuff for like Inoue and Glenn, so that'll be nice. But looking forward to seeing what the stats of these plus 60 weapons is going to be. I wonder how much this is going to change the meta on everything. Should be pretty interesting. Now the arms refiner 2 is going to be dropping from the new combat sector from the Nusen plant. And inside the plant, actually, we're going to see a return of Quartz Skoden. So it's going to be a return of the Quartz Dragon, the reskinned version of him. And the Quartz Dragon is going to be able to drop a camo for the Dragon Slayer too, which is a pretty popular weapon from PSO2, as well as I believe this was also in PSO, the original PSO. So coming up on January 25th, we're going to be getting some quality of life changes to the game. They're going to be changing Aleo region. They're going to reallocate areas where items and materials can be collected more easier. So that's going to be nice. There's something really cool that I like here is you're going to have a wanted item list search. So you can see like that you're going to be able to add items to a wanted list, and it shows like 0 of 50 here. So you're going to be able to like go through like an AC scratch prize list, and you can actually add like some of the prize list items to a wanted list, and it makes it easier for you to find those items in the player shops. So that's going to be really helpful. Now, something also that they're going to be adding, which is something that should have been added long ago, and it's actually something that's made my YouTube channel so popular, is emotes having like additional like button presses and stuff. Up until recently, you wasn't ever able to actually see what all the different button presses for an emote was, or all the reactions and stuff like that. Things that I've always tried to showcase on the video, on the channel, to help you all see if you wanted to purchase an emote or not. And they're finally actually going to be able to see that in game. You're actually going to be able to see all the different like button presses, I guess, with the certain emotes now. Some other things that are going to be added on January 25th, some more quality of life features here will be coordinates being added to advanced settings for accessories. So you'll be able to actually see like values, like you'll be able to actually see an exact value of where like an accessory is, rather than just having a little bar. It's actually going to give some more information there. That's going to be nice. And you'll also be able to change motions in the customized looks options. So out in the field, you'll be able to change your motion instead of having to go back to the city and the salon to change what type of motion you're doing. That's going to be nice too. We're finally going to be able to see what music discs have been registered. You'll be able to see like in the information screen on a music disc when you highlight it if it's already used on the ship or not. And they're also going to be changing up the way that the status information for Rare Drop Rate, EXP up, and Meseta up is going to be displayed in the current stat effects information. So that's going to be useful too, because it was kind of weird to see like exactly how much like drop rate and boost and everything that you had previously, so that's going to be nice. As well, they're also going to finally be showing damage adjustment and damage resist in the personal stats screen. So you'll be able to actually see like how much weapon variance you have, I believe, and how much damage resistance as well. So that's going to be quite nice. I'm pretty sure that damage adjustment, I think a damage adjustment is actually supposed to be like floor potency, I believe. I think we're actually going to be able to see how much floor potency we're having now from my take on this. I believe it's going to be covering variance, I believe. Now again, we will be having, starting after maintenance this Wednesday, so it's going to be December 28th, we're going to be starting off some events and campaigns going on here. There's going to be the 10 a day free SG scratch, so make sure you try to log in every day and do your 10 free scratches of the SG. That's going to be really nice. It looks like pre-announced urgent quest with a campaign boost will be coming, so that's going to be cool. It's always nice knowing when urgent quest is coming, and concerts and stuff too, right? And then they have something called Ring Out the Old, Ring in the New first boost event. Now it looks like we're going to be having rare drop rate, EXP, and also drop item preset rate plus 100% boost will be applied too, so you'll be able to get like more fixes and stuff. That's going to be really nice. Actually, that's going to be huge for trying to get a hold of like some of the new armors with fixes on them and some of the new weapons with fixes too. And it says that we're going to be having double drop of augment capsules, so I guess we'll be able to actually get like 2 times the amount of like augment capsules from drops too. That sounds actually really nice. Now, coming up January 4th, it looks like we're going to be having an enhancement boost. So it's going to be a 40% enhancement boost, as well as augmentation rate 5% for all weapons and armors. So a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a good time to enhance some new stuff and augment some new stuff after January 4th. And they're also going to be giving away 5-a-day special scratch tickets too, so that's going to be nice. So after maintenance on Wednesday, they're also going to be holding a new campaign. It's going to be an AC lottery. And basically the way this works is anyone who purchases at least 10,000 AC during the boost period is going to get thrown into a lottery. And for 10 players is going to get matched 100% of the AC purchased. So if you bought 10,000 AC and you won the 100%, if you was one of the 10 players got selected here, you would actually get back 20,000 AC is my understanding here. And then they're also going to be doing 30 players for getting 50%, 60 players getting 30%, and 100 players getting 10%. So altogether there's going to be 200 winners, and the amount that you get in return is just going to be varied if you're selected. So it's definitely a cool time to purchase some AC. There should still be the sales on the AC going too, in all the various stores like the Epic Store and Steam Store and Microsoft Store and stuff should have that sale on the 10k AC there for $50 instead of $100. And then something else that's going to complement the AC campaign that's going on is there's going to be a Spend AC campaign happening on January 11th. And there's actually some pretty special prizes that you can get from this that was previously only in Japan. PR Post 7, for example, is a very good emote. And also 821 Eat Roll Cake, that's also a good emote too. I believe these came from the Lawson collab in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. So this is pretty good for Global to finally be able to get hold of these items. Now, as mentioned earlier, coming up in February, we're going to be having a collab, and the collab is going to be with Niji Saniji. And I'm not actually familiar with this, so this is going to be new for me to learn about this. But it looks like they're going to be bringing outfits, hairstyles, accessories, voices, and more, so you can enjoy cosplaying as the various characters. And I guess this is like a VTuber virtual live performance agency, kind of like HoloLive or something. I'm not like familiar with this. Let me know down below. Do y'all know? Are y'all familiar with this? Are y'all fans? So they did do a little bit of Q&A, and a couple of the Q&A that I thought was kind of neat was they mentioned that you're going to be able to use titles acquired from base PSO2 on the ARCS ID for NGS. So any of you that has ever gotten the title, for example, for Eternal Loner, which is an extremely sweaty and hard title to get, you'll be able to actually use that again. Something else they mentioned was the creative space. They're going to be adding blueprints. It's going to be like templates that people can use. And they're actually going to have like a ranking for the blueprints too. So like you'll be able to download the most popular blueprint and see what the most popular room setup style is and stuff. So that's kind of neat. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for today. What do you all think of the headline? Let me know in the comments down below. Myself, I'm very excited to fight Dark Falls. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, stay safe and have a wonderful day, friends. See you in the next one. Happy New Year, everybody.